A day at the farm. The family steps out of the car, looking at wide green fields. Bluey and Bingo take a deep breath, eyes shining. Mom hands seeds to Dad and points to the garden beds. Dad rolls up his sleeves and nods confidently. Bluey and Bingo spot chickens and a cow and excitedly point toward them. Mom and Dad. Dad digs the soil a bit too hard. Dirt lands on his shirt. Mom plants seeds neatly and straightens the rows. Bluey and Bingo. Bluey scatters grain. Chickens rush over clucking. Bingo carries a bucket of grass. The cow bends down to eat slowly. The kids laugh with delight. The whole family works together. Dad carries a basket of vegetables. Mom waters the plants. Bluey closes the chicken coop gate. Bingo places the feed bucket neatly aside. They exchange satisfied smiles. The family rests under a tree. Chickens peck nearby. The cow chews grass peacefully. Dad gives a big thumbs up. Bluey and Bingo lean against Mom and Dad, smiling happily. The cleanup plan. Mom stands confidently with a clipboard/notebook. She points around the room, showing a detailed cleaning plan. Dad and the kids nod seriously. Mom cleans efficiently, wipes shelves, folds blankets, moves smoothly. Dad follows behind, slowly putting things back after Mom already cleaned them. Bluey and Bingo enthusiastically start picking up toys. Everything looks promising. Mom vacuums with focus. Dad wipes the same table again. And again. The kids build a toy tower from the things they were supposed to put away. Mom works non-stop in the background. The room is now perfectly clean. Mom stands in the middle, tired but satisfied. Dad and the kids look around, impressed. Dad and the kids turn toward Mom and start clapping. The kids cheer silently. Mom laughs, embarrassed but proud. She hands Dad a cloth again. Dad freezes. Freeze frame on everyone laughing. The bathroom battle. Dad grabs his work bag, checks the time, worried. Mom picks up her makeup kit and heads for the bathroom. The kids clutch water toys, eyes sparkling. Everyone reaches the bathroom door at the same time. A brief stare. They all rush in together. Mom stands at the mirror, carefully applying makeup. Dad waits behind her with a toothbrush, tiptoeing. A kid turns on the faucet. Water splashes everywhere. The faucet is turned up higher. Water sprays the ceiling. Mom shields her face. Dad grabs a towel. It's already soaked. They finally step out. Dad's hair is damp. Mom's makeup is half finished. The kid still holds a water toy, smiling proudly. They all look at the clock. Late!
Oh no!
They stare at each other for a beat, then burst into silent laughter. Where did the kitten go? The family walks together. A small kitten trots along happily, wearing a tiny collar or ribbon. Bluey and Bingo take turns gently petting it. Bluey and Bingo spot something fun. Balloons, birds, playground. They run ahead. The kitten pauses, looks around, then quietly wanders off. No one notices. The family stops. Bluey looks down. No kitten. Bingo looks around. Eyes widen. Mom and Dad glance at each other. Uh-oh. They search faster and faster, growing more worried. The family sits on a bench, tired and disappointed. Bluey and Bingo slump sadly. Mom gestures, "Let's go home." They slowly walk away. Back at home, the door opens. On the couch/bed/basket. The kitten is curled up, sleeping peacefully. The family freezes, then bursts into silent laughter. Bluey gently covers the kitten with a blanket. Everyone snuck out to play inside the house. Mom and Dad are busy, getting ready to go somewhere. The two kids look at each other and exchange a secret signal. They quietly open the door and tiptoe outside. At the park, an open field, running around. Kicking a ball, dark clouds roll in. Heavy rain! The kids keep playing a little longer, then suddenly realize clothes covered in mud, hair-soaked faces all messy. They look at each other, panic. They nervously head back home, walking very quietly, opening the door as softly as possible, faces full of worry. Oh no! Mom and Dad walk in at the same time, also soaked by rain, covered in mud, just as dirty. Both sides freeze, staring at each other. A few seconds of silence. The whole family bursts out laughing. Dad fixes the fan evening in the living room. The family relaxes together. A standing fan spins, making a soft rattling noise. Everyone looks up at the fan. Dad stands up confidently, taps his chest like, "I've got this." Mom and the kids watch, half hopeful, half unsure. Dad removes the fan cover. Screws and tools scatter on the floor. He leans in close, twisting and adjusting. The kids sit nearby, watching intently. Dad plugs the fan back in, presses the button. Lights go out. The fan stops completely. Silence. Dad freezes, holding the screwdriver. Mom crosses her arms and raises an eyebrow. The kids look at the fan, then at Dad, trying not to laugh. Mom hands out paper fans to everyone. The family sits together, fanning themselves. Cleaning sort of living room/playroom. Two kids sit on the floor, happily painting. A big box of paint sits between them. They exchange a mischievous smile. One kid accidentally knocks over the paint box. Paint spills everywhere, floor, rug, wall. The kids freeze, then slowly look around at the colorful disaster. Mom and Dad walk in. They both stop, stunned. The kids lower their heads, then quickly gesture. "We'll clean." Dad crosses his arms. Mom nods. One kid wipes the floor, spreads the paint even wider. The other uses a dry cloth. Cloth turns rainbow-colored. They bring water, spill more water on the floor. One kid wipes the floor, spreads the paint even wider. The other uses a dry cloth. Cloth turns rainbow-colored. They bring water, spill more water on the floor. The room is clean again. The kids sit on the floor, exhausted. Mom gently pats their heads.